making, welcome, hi, how are you? We're making, as I almost break my bowl, we're making Zuppa Tuscana. Something quick, easy, uh, very tasteful, very tasty. Uh, Decided we're going to do my version of it, so I'm going to add a couple of things. But if you come over here, show you what I'm doing. So what I'm doing right now is I got my bacon, and I love me some bacon. You can use whatever amount of bacon you want to, but I love me some bacon. Anyway, so what we're doing is we're just going to render this down. We want it to be crispy. And it's going to get crispy. But you're like, man, that's a lot of bacon grease. And you know what? That is. It is a lot of great bacon grease. But it's cool. Don't worry about it. You're gonna end up using a little bit anyway. And I already have bacon grease, bacon up. So I can just pour some more bacon grease into this when I'm done. It's good. But anyway, so we're going to let this cook down, let it render. We're going to let render the fat. And then we're going to let it, we're almost there. But what we're doing with this is some of this is going to be in garnish. Some of this is going to be in the soup. And that's fine. But what we're doing is this is the base of developing, what do I always say? Flavor. So, while I'm letting that cook, I'm going to get... Now, depends on how much soup you're going to make. But I like a nice, hearty soup. I don't like just broth with a little bit of stuff. I like soup. You know, if I'm going to do it, we're going to do it right. Okay? So, see? Look at that. You want that kind of good now brown color going? Yes. Yes, baby. So, what you're going to do, it is called a skimmer. And we're going to get ourselves a container to put it in. Get our paper towel. And then we're just going, that's what we're doing, we're just going. Just like that. Just like that. Turn off your turn it off. And we're gonna nice and crispy. How many people out there like crispy bacon? I am not a fan. I'm not a fan of crispy bacon. I think crispy bacon should not be allowed. But just going to So we're going to take that out. Now, you can leave the rest in here because that is what we're doing. We're building flavor. And then we're going to take our bacon grease. Try not to burn our hands. First, though, we should make sure we get... I lied. We should make sure we get all of the bacon bits out. And then... just... Alright, now, we put the rest. Yeah. Yes. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Okay, we're going to put that aside. And now, our sausage. Our nice sausage. I hope everybody had an amazing Thanksgiving. So, right now, got hot sausage. So we're going to put hot sausage. You know, like Hot Pockets, but hot sausage. And mild sausage. I think both flavors play well with each other. I guess it could smell like breakfast, but it's not. Crispy bacon, as you can see, to the side. Now, I don't have those fancy like meat breaker upper things, you know. I wish I had a bigger pot. And I do have a bigger pot, but that pot is like massive. So we're just going to do this. Of course, it'd also be nice if you can take the paper out. Just kidding. Alright, now but seriously. You want to break up your meat. We're going to cook this down. Just like so. Just like so. You know, when you go to Olive Garden, do you get the minestrone? Do you get the Zuppa Toscana? Or do you get the pasta visual? I like pasta visual, and I like the Zuppa Toscani myself. So we're going to do this while it's cooking. We're going to season with a little black pepper. Pork is also always salty, so you don't want to inundate it with some more salt. We'll add the salt later. Here's some onion powder. A little bit of garlic powder because we're going to add some fresh garlic. Like so. And then I'm going to add because remember what we were saying. We were saying developing flavor. I'm gonna add some smoked paprika. That smoked paprika is going to take it to the next level, and also some Italian seasoning. What do you think?
Hell yeah.
That's right. That's right. And do some Italian seasoning, just like that. Now, now that that's cooking, I'll break it down some more. Now we're starting to smell like a pizzeria. So one spicy meatball. Okay, now we're going to add like I said, we're developing flavor. So we're going to add some a little bit of ginger, just a little bit, like half a teaspoon. You know me and some basil, but I like herbs. I like this to be a verse. I'm going to do about a tablespoon. Some garlic. I like garlic, but if I feel like you feel like you need to add some more, you can if you want to. You can most definitely buy your veggies and chop them up yourself. This is bad jalapenos that I got from the store. That is great. I really wanted to add the jalapenos to that because I like the freshness. But if you want some heat, we'll do the old-fashioned way. And oh my God, this would be a great time for DJ Red Pepper Flakes to show up. Onion. Cook. Yeah, buddy. So we're going to cook this down. Till the onion is translucent. Just like so. Oh man, that smells amazing. Okay. That's going to be cooking. Like I said, we're going to cook that a little bit. This is where I'm going to add some red pepper flakes. Let that sit for a minute as we're cooking. It's gonna be great. Anyway, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for joining me. All sorts of oh my God, it smells amazing, dude. Just We're building flavor. We're building flavors. I wish you can smell this. Alright, so now... Alright. Alright, so now I'm going to add my potatoes. So I'm going to add the potatoes. We're going to let that cook for just a little bit. Stir this around. I want the potatoes to be coated. I'm going to add the last bit of the onion in there. And then this is where we're going to do so good. All right, so now that that's starting to cook down a little bit, this is when we add our chicken stock. Welcome to the show. We're going to add some chicken stock to our Zuppa Tuscana. I had half a box. I'm going to add a bit of more. About 4 cups. And then I'm going to let this simmer. I'm going to let this come to a simmer before I add the water. So that's going to come to a boil. I'm going to let that come to a boil. And that's because chicken stock, just to let you know, chicken stock has salt already in it. You can get the unsalted chicken stock. You can get the low sodium chicken stock. You can do all that, but I like flavor. Not that nobody else likes flavor, but anyway. So I'm going to let this cook down for about 5 minutes or so. I'm going to let it cook uncovered for about 5 minutes. Because of what I'm doing right now, what I'm wanting is I want the potatoes to get the flavor of all the seasoning that we put in there. And then flavor. I'm going to get also the flavor of the chicken breast. So I'm going to let that cook for 5 minutes. In the meantime, it's time to load the bowl. So, check me over here. very kind. So, this lovely piece, I haven't smoked out of it in a long time, but I cleaned it. And one thing if you clean your piece and you use hot water, you have to be careful about doing that because you don't want to go from hot to cold instantly, because then you're messed up, you're screwed. Awesome. So we're going to load this, take a toke, and then we're going to put water in our stuff. Everybody tells me I'm very clean. I'm very neat and clean when I do this, and I like that. Gravity Breach, how are you? Welcome to the show. All right, bon appetit. That was a good hit. That was a good hit. All right. Now, forgive me. Now, we're gonna add the water. We're gonna add the water, our mushrooms. Mushrooms, you say? Yeah, like I said, I like a hearty soup. So, you added 4 cups of chicken broth, and this is when you're going to add 4 cups of water. And we're going to add the mushrooms. And so now that we added the mushrooms, we're just going to stir them in. And then we're going to add, after that, we're going to add the kale, and then the cream. Oh. Let's taste it. I didn't get much of a taste. I didn't get much of a taste. Hold on. There it is. There it is. All right, I'm going to add a little bit more chicken stock, and then we're going to salt. Not too much, but we're going to salt to taste. Actually, no, this is finishing salt. Nice. Salt. You're like, there's not going to be any room for the kale. It's going to be plenty of room for the kale. Now we're going to taste. A little bit more salt. And then I'm going to add a little bit more, add a little bit of oregano. Just a little bit. And then some more Italian seasoning. There you go. Just that's going to be good. That's going to be fantastic. All right, so I'll leave that out and put everything back. Ooh. All right. Yay. Glad you here. How are you? All right, so I'm going to cover this. Yeah, I'm going to cover that. And now we're going to prepare the bread. I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Anyway, this is what happens. I started to smoke, and this is it. That's why it's called the Stone Chef. Make sure your oven's at 350. 350. Oh, hey girl. I'm now starting to prepare the cheesy bread. Yeah, it sounds, it tastes amazing. It's gonna be a good dinner. All right, so what we have was our cheesy garlic bread. French bread, garlic spread, or you can do it yourself. It is what it is. So I have here I have some Asiago cheese mixture right here. So I'm going to do...
Francine Marie Topnati. I spelled Zuppa Tuscana right, but mistranslation machine didn't. LOL.
Yes, you are correct. It did not. I love Asiago cheese. So anyway, you're just going to spread this around on top of the garlic bread. Like so. Right here. I meant to say that once your soup starts to boil, you're going to want to turn it down.
MMF. Francine Marie Topnati. OMG. Cheese is one of my spirit animals.
I'm just sprinkling a little bit of paprika on top of this. Paprika. Paprika. And then I'm just going to go on top with some smoked Gouda. All right. I hear my soup is boiling, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it down medium low.
Dan Bowles. Yo yo Dan in the house.
Yo, yo, yo! Hope you've been doing well. Thank you again for your help at the house.
Francine Marie Topnati. I like to add a dash of paprika or chili powder to a lot of my recipes too.
It's good stuff. All right. There you go. Lots.
Francine Marie Topnati. Tony. My birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right, so this goes in the oven.
Francine Marie Topnati. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Oh my God. Man. That is gonna be insane.
Francine Marie Topnati. It looks super good.
Oh.
Dan Bowles. Is there any way for James Earl Jones to be my voice when the Alexa speaks?
Just for you, Dan.
Just for you.
Francine Marie Topnati. Perfect, hearty, delicious and hot meal for these cold winter nights.
That's exactly what I was thinking. All right, so now what we're doing, we're at the last 10 minutes of the cook. Oh, let me check the other bag. We want the kale with no stems. That's right, no stems. And you may ask yourself, why does he have 2 bags of kale? You may ask yourself, how did I get here? Kale. Kale in.
Dan Bowles. Don't forget to knock it up with your spice weasel.
Spice weasel? What is a spice weasel? All right.
Dan Bowles. Bam.
Oh, bam. Okay. All right.
Top notary. And you may ask yourself, how did I get here? You beat me to it, Tony. Dan Bowles. It's making fun of Emerald.
Yeah, I got it.
He knows who Emerald is? What? Oh, he's old. That's right.
Somebody said you're old, Dan. But you're not as old as Owen.
Francine Marie Topnotty. You have 2 bags of kale because you're fancy like that. Dan Bowles. Yes, and smelly.
Just the way we like it.
Just the way. All right, so now that you add your kale, you want your potatoes to be fork tender. Pork tender. You want them to be hammy.
Potatoes to be pork.
You want them to be hammy.
What?
So we're gonna increase the. We're gonna increase that for a little bit. Medium high heat, which we want to do, and then
Dan Bowles. How much are you offering me to sign in the corner?
the problem is saying the problem is, Dan, that it's free because you're not saying exactly every mistranslation. That's the term I'm trying to get. All right. While we're waiting, we can clean up. Clean up. How many people? How many? Yeah, right. How many people clean as they go? That's a good question to ask. Are you a clean as they go type of person, or do you?
Dan Bowles. When am I moving into your place?
Which place? That's the question. Which place? So, I wish you can smell it. I wish you can smell it. It smells great. It smells so good. So, anyway, this is the last part of the cook. We let it cook for about 10 minutes. Your kale is going to be your kale is going to be, you know, so you want it kind of tender and whatnot.
Francine Marie Tognani. I actually do clean as I go when I'm cooking. Just because I don't want to deal with a sink full of dishes and everything else all at once, at the end. I highly recommend cleaning as you go.
I do too.
It keeps it fresh for a couple.
I do too. This going to be awesome. So once it comes to a boil, what we're going to do is take the heat go and let it simmer. I'm going to go medium low. Like I said, you want your potatoes to be pork tender, or fork tender. Why do I keep saying pork? Fork tender. And this is what people pay for. Wait, no they don't. It's free. And then you want your kale to be slightly tender. But I have developed much flavor. So, getting the bowls ready. Getting the bowls, not the balls.
Dan bowls?
Dan bowls, bowls, the bowls.
Francine Marie Tognani. I think it's a sign that you have to make a delicious holiday pork dish soon, Tony.
It's yeah. I made smothered pork chops. Smothered.
Dan Bowles.
The bulls. The bulls. Den bulls.
Dan bowls.
Den bulls.
Dan bowls.
Oh man. Oh.
CK19. Dan Bowles. Yes, Josh.
Oh. Did I do it? Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, I made Zuppa Tuscana. Look at that.
Francine Marie Tognani. Was it my imagination or did you add some heavy cream to that deliciousness, Tony?
I did.
You did?
I did. Let me show you a quick trick.
You didn't add 8 Dan bowls.
I didn't add dad bowls. So,
Dan Bowles. If you know Tony, it's full of heavy cream.
That's true.
Francine Marie Tognati. Oh, yeah, baby. Dan Bowles. And a chocolate bottom.
Yes! Yes!
ZOK90. Yes. ZOK90. Yes.
Love you, Dan. Yeah. Chocolate bed.
I was not paying attention because I know not what you speak of. I know not what you speak of. Anyway, what I'm doing is that if you have excess grease, you just take a paper towel and it will absorb the grease.
Francine Marie Tognati. What were you doing on the top with the paper towel, Tony?
And then that's about it. That's all you have to do. Paper towel will absorb the oil. If you feel you have too much grease in
Francine
your
Marie
soup.
Tognati. I was saying, oh, yeah, baby, to the heavy cream in the soup. LOL.
Just like that.
Francine Marie Tognati. Ah, absorbing some oil. Nice.
And there you can see oil is gone. Well, not all of it, but the majority of it. Okay, let's serve it.
Francine Marie Tognati. I had a feeling it was something like that, with the paper towel.
There you go.
Dan Bowles. Amazing, I just had a piece of cardboard with cheese on it.
Good. Too bad. You could have had Zuppa Toscana. And then garnish with some green onions. And now, Dwayne,
Francine Marie Tognati.
Dwayne,
Have you tried adding Parmesan cheese to this, Tony? A little on top, in the bowl.
for you. Parmesan. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This has been another edition. Stone Chef Zuppa Toscana right here. Amazing. A little bit time of the bread.
Francine Marie Topnotty. Another Stone Chef masterpiece.
Not quite. Not quite. It might be a little spicy. I didn't add a lot, but it just turned out that way.
Dan Bowles. I thought this was a speed run for Mario 64. Mamonial Madness _1. I'm late but hot enough to feel like I am in your kitchen.
In spirit, yes.
Francine Marie Topnotty. Why is this not quite a masterpiece, Tony?
Carrot juice. Everybody should drink some carrot juice.
I don't hurt. That's okay. I don't drink carrot. Neither do I. That's why he's doing it. Because we don't.
Mamonial Madness _1. It's Homer BTW.
Oh, I completely forgot. Always, I have some bacon to garnish with.
Oh, I don't have my alerts turned on, but she just
Oh, okay.
Francine Marie Topnotty. It's an acquired taste, but carrot juice is super, super good for you. Francine Marie Topnotty. Bacon is good.
Bacon is good. Our bread is nice and toasty. It's ready.
Francine Marie Topnotty. You said this wasn't quite a Stone Chef masterpiece, Tony. Why is it not?
Our
Mamonial Madness _1. Yells bacon and stoned. Dan Bowles. I just want to give a shout out to everybody who made this Stone Chef possible. I want to thank God. I want to thank Iron Man, Josh. You've always been there. I want to thank the farmers for all the delicious ingredients. I want to change carrot juice.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. In the meantime, enjoy. Well, you can enjoy my food. I can enjoy my food. And that's what I'm about to do.
Francine Marie Topnotty. Dan Bowles is funny.
Dan Bowles is funny. Thanks to everybody that's on the stream. Greatly appreciated. Please like, share, and subscribe my content. And tomorrow, tune in to the House of Love radio show,
Mamonial Madness
BFF.N.
_1. That was hilarious. Dan Bowles. Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
Yes, sir, it is.
Francine Marie Topnotty. Smoky Tony.
Do you, oh, just right before I forget this. The guy that they caught that
Mamonial Madness
apparently shot the
Only course that was Dan.
the shooter of the healthcare guy. He was found at McDonald's. Somebody, I guess, an employee there, snitched on him. So,
Francine Marie Topnotty. Mangione.
Burger King came out with an ad. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
We don't have rats.
Said it is The ad said, "You get it your way, and we don't snitch."
Oh.
Thought that was hilarious.
Burger King always comes out with, or like their post comments.
They are just savage. They are so savage. I was like, damn.
O'Neill Madness _1. Saw his $1 million smile and a Big Mac.
Yep. Yep. Talk about, ooh, girl. No, you're welcome. All right. One for the road, and then we're out of here.
Dan Bowles. So good. Francine Marie Top Naughty. I saw a Taco Bell one today that said we don't call the cops. I wasn't sure what that meant.
Taco Bell, we don't call the cops. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. Please like, share, and subscribe.
There would be no fourth meal if they called the cops.
There would be no fourth meal if they called the cops.
Right.
Everybody, have a good night.